Hi guys. Ever since I was young, my brothers and I were always involved in sports. Sports in school were always the main thing on our daily schedule. It forced us to keep our grades up because my parents didn't let us go to games if our grades started slipping. I encourage all of you guys to join a sport or an activity at whatever age. Even at our age, there's adult leagues to join, and colleges and universities offer students a chance to join a sport or an activity that they offer at the school. For example, South Florida State College offers us a chance to join the sports and activities that they offer after our classes. To get more information about that, you can talk to Andy Polk, who's in charge of all that. His office is in the Avon Park campus, Building D, upstairs in the pack room. Now, why should we start getting involved in these sports or activities? One reason is to keep away from the bad temptations, or to keep us from going into the wrong paths. According to USAtoday.com, Jason Avant was raised around gangs and drugs on the south side of Chicago by his grandmother after his mother abandoned him. What he did was he turned to sports to better his life. According to AfterSchoolAlliance.org, adolescents are 3 times less likely to smoke cigarettes, use drugs, and drink alcohol if they are involved in some type of sport or activity. It'll give you a feeling of self-satisfaction knowing you're in the right path. And also, us as college students, we're lucky because a lot of colleges and universities give their students a chance to join these things at little or no cost. Also, it can serve as a resume builder and a stress reliever from everyday life. With all these classes we're taking in college, there's a big possibility that all of us are gaining a lot of stress. It is also a great way to stay healthy. According to Health.com, Amy Van Dyken, who's a swimmer, had asthma so bad when she was younger that she couldn't climb a flight of stairs. At the age of 6, her doctor advised her to start swimming, saying that the rhythmic breathing and humid air might stretch out her lungs. According to AspenProjectPlay.org, a comprehensive study and research found that engagement in sports and activities put you at a reduced factor of getting 13 different kinds of cancers, colon, liver, and breast cancer being 3 of those. Now, this will give you a feeling of relief knowing that you're already at a reduced factor, at a reduced risk of getting these cancers or illnesses. And it's so much cheaper than having to pay those doctor's visits and medications. Now, for those of you who are parents, like it did for me, it'll encourage your kids to keep their grades up and do good in school. There was a study of a group of kids that were tracked from kindergarten to 4th grade. The results showed that their engagement in physical activity, in sports or activities, improved their academic achievement and their standardized test scores. Now, with me, I have a chart which shows the students which feel that physical activity improved their confidence and their concentration level based off males and females. As you can see, those percentages are really high. Now, as parents, what can you do to help? What you can do is you can encourage, you can go and support your kids at their games whenever you can. Serve them as a cheerleader. It'll help your kids gain sportsmanship and social skills. Now, with me, I have another chart which shows the percentage of parents that believe their children benefited from playing sports. The top 2, the first one at 88%, say that it helped their kids health-wise. They were more healthy. The second, at number 2 with 83%, was it gave their kids something to do. Like I was saying, it'll keep them from the bad temptations. What sports will do is it'll improve your self-esteem, you'll gain sportsmanship, and the feeling of being able to achieve goals. Now we need to start now if we want to start getting, if we want to use this as a resume builder. And you can join at anywhere, at any community, for college students, at your school, for your kids who are, for those of you who are parents, in their community. There's leagues everywhere. I encourage you guys to start joining sports and activities. It'll help you in the long run. Like I said, it'll keep you healthy. It'll keep you from bad temptation. And for those of you who are parents, it'll encourage your kids to keep their grades up. Thank you.